Now at 5, we are just 28 days away from the November election. And right now, this year's election is on track to be the most expensive in United States history. A new analysis estimates spending on the presidential election and congressional races will hit nearly $16 billion.
Well, voters across Ohio are now officially weighing in on the races and the issues that matter most to them. Early voting in person started today in all 88 Ohio counties.
10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash is live at the Franklin County Board of Elections office with how things went today and what's on voters' minds. Doug?
Well, Yolanda and Angela, early voting here ended at 5 o'clock, but not before a lot of people made their voices heard through their votes. Franklin County Board of Elections spokesman Aaron Sellers tells me about 4,200 people voted here on day one of early voting, and some of them shared how it went and who they're supporting. The line moved steadily inside the Franklin County Board of Elections as voters checked in and then checked voting off their to-do lists. There was broad consensus. It was smooth sailing.
Very smoothly. They've got a big system in there, lots of poll workers. The line went very quickly.
We're probably done with the whole process in 5 minutes.
Yeah. There were enough people. There were tons of booths out there, so yeah, it was great. I highly recommend it if you can.
Lieutenant Governor John Husted cast his ballot early, too.
This is a privilege and an honor as an American. We should celebrate it every time we get a chance to make our voice heard.
While voters all agreed the process worked well, they don't see eye to eye on who should be president. Some support former President Trump.
Today, the issues that we have were not seen during his presidency in terms of jobs, in terms of the economy.
I just look at what's happening today with the border, with the economy, with the wars going on.
Others support Vice President Harris.
Well, I'm interested in having a woman president, and I hope to see it in my lifetime.
What brought me out is to make sure that Donald Trump is not the president.
Several also mentioned the U.S. Senate race between Senator Sherrod Brown and Republican Bernie Moreno, and Issue 1 as key votes for them. Issue 1 is the Citizens Not Politicians proposed constitutional amendment over who draws our political maps.
Because I think that's going to be the one that affects Ohioans most after the presidency.
Local issues are top of mind as well.
And the library in Westerville is up for a vote also.
The Board of Elections hoping the weeks ahead go just as smoothly.
Obviously, this is kind of the beginning of our Super Bowl as we gear up for this 28-day early voting cycle.
So day one of early voting is now in the books. The doors will open back up here again at 8 o'clock tomorrow. So early voting is going to run Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 p.m. And then the final 2 weekends before the November 5th election, people will also be able to go to their county Board of Elections offices to cast their votes. Live outside the Franklin County Board of Elections office, I'm Doug Petcash, 10 TV News.